This is the problem no one wants to say. If we're not represented in that room, they don't care about us. Just remember what I said. And as always, save our black men.
Save yourselves. Because as black women, when we tried to save y'all, y'all wanted what the white man had. Did you get what the white man had? So I'm going to need for you and the rest of the black men who talked about, degraded, disrespected black women. Save yourselves.
Brothers in Christ, we need to have a real conversation about the rooms we aren't in and the reasons why. Look at the images of those halls of power. You see the no representation signs, and you feel the sting of being left out. But before you demand a seat at that table, you need to look at the table you've already walked away from, the one in your own community, set by the black women who have been holding it down while you were chasing shadows. For too long, many of you have been running a race that wasn't set before you. You've been chasing the status, the toys, and the power structures of the world, trying to get what the white man has without understanding the spiritual foundation of how we truly survive. You wanted the crown without the community. And in that pursuit, you did the one thing we could never afford. You shunned your own. Think about the women in your lives, your mothers, your sisters, your daughters. When they were pulling themselves up by their own bootstraps, they weren't just doing it for themselves, they were doing it to keep the floor from falling out from under you. And how did you respond? When they tried to tell you that our culture is built on love, that 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 8 patience, that kindness, that refusal to seek its own, you turned away. You treated the very helpmeet God provided as an obstacle instead of your greatest ally. Brothers in Christ, you talk about being the head, but you've forgotten what leadership looks like in the eyes of the Lord. Leadership isn't just standing in front, it's standing on business. It's about being the spiritual and physical backbone for your family. The Bible gives you the blueprint on how to be leaders for your wives, your mama, and your aunties. Yet many have spent more energy trying to fit into a world that doesn't want them than they have protecting the women who have always loved them. The cry now is, save the black man. But you have to hear this truth. You need to save yourselves. Black women have already shown they can survive and lead because they've had to. They have built their own arenas while you were busy chasing someone else's. If you want to be a man of godly power, start with the power of your own word. Start with the power of your own presence. Address the lack of support in your own home and your own church before you complain about a lack of representation in the government. You cannot lead a community you have shunned. It's time to stop running after what the white man has and start standing up for what the black woman needs. That is the only way we ever truly walk into the destiny God has for us.